Hello everyone. In this video, I'll be solving question 1 to question 5 of this year's, which is 2023 CBSE Board Grade 10th Maths paper, Set 1. So let us go to question number 1. Section A, question number 1 is of 1 mark. The question says, in what ratio does x-axis divide the line segment joining the points A and B? The coordinates of A and B are given to. Let us draw the line. Coordinates of A are 3, 6. Coordinates of B are -12, -3. In what ratio does the x-axis divide? Suppose the x-axis divides AB at this point C. We know that when a point lies on the x-axis, its y-coordinate is 0. So the y-coordinate of C will be 0 and it will have some x-coordinate which we don't know. Okay. Now let the ratio in which point C is dividing AB be K is to 1. Okay, so we are saying that AC is to CB, let it be K is to 1. If we apply our section formula for the y coordinate, we get K multiplied to the y coordinate of this side, which is -3K, plus 1 multiplied to the y coordinate of this side, which is 1 times 6 whole over the sum of K and 1, and this should be equal to 0 because the y coordinate of the point of intersection of the x-axis on this line will have a y coordinate of 0. If I simplify this, I'll get -3k plus 6 is equal to 0. This k plus 1 gets cross multiplied to 0 and fetches us a 0. So from here we get 3k is equal to 6, or k is equal to 6 by 3, which is 2:1. So what is the ratio in which x-axis divides the line segment joining points A and B? The correct answer is choice D, which is 2:1. I hope this question is clear. Let's move to question number 2. In question 2, they have given a figure. PQ is the tangent to the circle. Angle AOB is given as 95 degrees and we have to figure out angle ABQ. We see that in triangle AOB, AOB is an isosceles triangle because AO is equal to BO, the radii of the circle. Am I right? So if this angle is X, this is also X. Am I right? And by angle sum property, I can write 95 plus X is equal to 180 degrees. Correct? This is the angle sum property. Sum of three angles of a triangle adds up to 180 degrees. So from here, I'll get 2x as 180 minus 95, which gives me an 85 degrees. Am I right? So x is equal to 85 divided by 2, which gives you a 42.5. Correct? Now, what do you think about angle OBQ? Angle OBQ is this angle here. And OBQ will be 90 degrees. Why will it be 90 degrees? Because we know the radius is always perpendicular to the tangent at the point of contact. So B is the point of contact of the radius OB and the tangent QP. So this entire angle has to be 90 degrees, correct? So I can say that OBQ is made up of X plus angle ABQ should be equal to 90 degrees. And what is my X? 42.5. So when I subtract 42.5 from 90, I get the measure of the angle. Correct? And what is the measure of the angle which I get? I get it as 47.5. So choice A is the correct answer. Hope this question is clear to everyone. If you have any doubts regarding the solution, you can send me an email which is mentioned at the end of this video and I'll help you with your doubt. Let's move on to question 3 now. Okay, a trigonometric question. 2 tan A is given as 3 and we have to find the value of this expression. A very common question. Tan of A is equal to 3 by 2. I divide both the sides by 2 and I get tan A as 3 by 2. The expression whose value I have to find, 4 sin A plus 3 cos A over 4 sin A minus 3 cos A. Let me try to get tan A somehow here. So what I'll do is I'll divide the entire numerator by cos A, and the same thing I'll do in the denominator. I'll divide by cos A. If I divide by the same number, both the numerator and the denominator, then whatever fraction I get is an equivalent fraction. Correct? So we will get 4 sin A over cos A is 4 tan A plus 3 cos A over cos A is just 3 cos A, and cos A cancels off, and we get 4 tan A minus 3. I hope this much is clear. Just go ahead and substitute your value of tan A as 3 by 2 plus 3 whole over 4 times 3 by 2 minus 3, which gives you a 6 plus 3 over a 6 minus 3, which gives you a 9 over 3, which gives you the choice C as your answer, which is 3. So the value of 4 sin A plus 3 cos A over 4 sin A minus 3 cos A when tan A is 3 by 2 is nothing but 3. Okay, very clear. Question number 3. Let's move ahead to question number 4. In a group of 20 people, 5 can't swim. Okay, so how many people who can swim? Number of people 15, and the people who can't swim are 5. Total are 20. If one person is selected at random, then the probability of that he or she can swim is. What is probability that a person can swim? It is the favorable outcomes over the total outcomes. That's the formula of our probability, correct? Favorable outcomes over total outcomes. Favorable outcomes means the people who can swim. So we have 15 such people who can swim out of the total 20 people. If we cancel this by 5, which is a common factor, I get the probability as 3 by 4, and hence choice A is the correct answer to question number 4. Let's quickly move on to question 5. Okay. Yes. So they have given you a distribution of the marks which is obtained by 80 students on a test. The model class of this distribution is. Now here a very common mistake which is made is we quickly go and look at the number of students and we see okay, the highest students are 80 and try to find out the model class, and sometimes we mistake it as 50 to 60, but this is not the case because this table is in this table the frequency that is mentioned, frequency is the number of students here, is the cumulative frequency. So let us go ahead and write this table in the normal frequency form. Less than 10 means 0 to 10 marks. How many such students are there? 3. Less than 20 are 12 students. What is less than 20? Less than 20 is 0 to 20. But 0 to 10 there are already 3 students. So this means 10 to 20 will be 9 students. That's when the total becomes 12. Similarly, 20 to 30 marks. How many students are there? Less than 30 are 27, less than 20 are 12. So 20 to 30 will be nothing but 27 minus 12, which are 15 students. Less than 40 is 57. So the students who have got the marks 30 to 40 will be 57 minus 27, which are 30 students. And similarly, less than 50 are 75. So 40 to 50 will be 75 minus 57. How much is 75 minus 57? 15 minus 7 is 8, 18. So there are 18 students here. And 50 to 60. Less than 60 are 80 students and 75 are less than 50. So 80 minus 75 gives us a 5. Now This is the frequency. In the previous case, this was the cumulative frequency. Now see which is the highest frequency. The highest frequency is 30 and the class that corresponds to it is 30 to 40, and hence the model class is 30 to 40. We know what is a model class or the mode. Mode is the term with the highest frequency and model class is the class with the highest frequency. So here the highest frequency is 30 and hence the model class is 30 to 40. Okay, I hope question 1 to question 5 of section A, which are all 1 mark each, are clear to everyone. In my next video, I will be solving question 6 to question 10 of section A of the same paper. If you have any doubts in this video, you can send me an email at kirti.mathacademy@gmail.com. This is my YouTube channel Mathacademy. If you have liked my videos, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.